everyone, my 23andMe results are in. I sent my DNA kit back in the end of August, so yeah, it took a few weeks here, but yeah, my results are finally in. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to go over them. I also got my results done by Ancestry DNA. That was one of the first videos I did. It's one of the most popular videos on my channel. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing a bit of comparing and contrasting with the results that I got with Ancestry DNA and then with my results with 23andMe. So with Ancestry DNA, that only included Ancestry. With 23andMe, it includes Ancestry and Health and Traits. So yeah, I'll be going over Health and Traits as well. Well, I won't be going over health just because we have HIPAA laws, and yeah, I work in the medical field, so yeah, I know my rights. So yeah, I won't be sharing that. I mean, everything was typical likelihood or no variants found, except for late onset Alzheimer's. I had an increased risk for late onset Alzheimer's, which makes sense because my great grandfather on my mom's side and my great aunt had late onset Alzheimer's. So yeah, I mean, they lived pretty old. They were like in their 90s. So yeah, if you must know. So yeah, I'll have to look into ways to, prevent late onset Alzheimer's. But, I just try to overall be pretty healthy. So someone was asking me if my Ancestry DNA results changed, and they did change a bit. I got a little bit higher amount of Eastern European. I got a little bit more of Italian, and then my African ancestry went down to 37% something from 39, and then it did show that I had Saudi Arabian, 1% Saudi Arabian, so that went away, and now it's showing I have a bit of Iranian and Caucasus Mountains. And then there was a little bit of Asian. So yeah, maybe it's Native American or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was showing a little bit of Asian. Sometimes Native American gets picked up as Asian. It wasn't a lot. It was just like a few percentage points, like 3% or something, 0.3%, something like that. Oh, and Ancestry DNA also added this breakdown where it shows which parent you got what specific ancestry from. Yeah, so everything in the east of Europe and then southern Europe came from my mom's side, and then African American and Western Europe came from my dad's side. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. Okay guys, let's get into this. I am pretty excited to get into my Ancestry Composition and the Health and Traits. So yeah, I'm gonna start off here with the physical traits. So yeah, it says explore the genetics behind your appearance. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this first. Cheek dimples. Winnie, your genetics predict 58% chance you do not have dimples, 42% chance you have dimples. I do not have cheek dimples. I do not know anyone in my family that has cheek dimples. I kind of have a chin dimple. You can see it sometimes in certain angles and lighting, but yeah, no cheek dimples. So yeah, there's a greater likelihood that I wouldn't have cheek dimples. Okay, earlobe type. Winnie, your genetics predict 70% chance you have detached earlobes, 30% chance you have attached earlobes. So yeah, I do have detached earlobes. So yeah, that matches what my genetics predict. Widow's peak. 75% chance you do not have a widow's peak. 25% chance you have a widow's peak. I do not have a widow's peak hairline. Neither does anyone I know in my family. Finger length ratio. Winnie, your genetics predict 59% chance your ring finger is longer than your index finger, 41% chance your index finger is longer than your ring finger. So yeah, my ring finger is longer than my index finger. So yep. Okay, so next is freckles. 52% chance you have few if any freckles, 48% chance you have lots of freckles. So it's almost 50-50. I think I have a moderate amount of freckles on my face. It's not just a few. Yeah, there's freckles across my cheeks and nose. You can't really see it from far away. They're kind of faint and they kind of just blend in. But yeah, up close you can see them. They're just like a very faint light brown color. But yeah, outside my face, yeah, I only have a couple freckles. So yeah, I guess that's pretty accurate. Hair photo bleaching. 79% chance you experience hair photo bleaching. 21% chance you do not experience hair photo bleaching. Yeah, I do experience hair photo bleaching. So yes, this is accurate. So yeah, because normally my hair is like a dark brown color, but yeah, if I stay in the sun or if I'm in the sun a lot, it will lighten up a bit. Skin pigmentation. 35% chance of light beige skin. 30% chance of light brown skin, 18% chance of olive skin, 12% chance of moderately fair skin, 4% chance of very fair skin, 1% chance of dark brown skin. So yeah, I would say my skin is light beige. The camera doesn't really seem to pick it up accurately. It kind of washes me out. I either look really white, I look really fair, or I look more tan than I am. But yeah, I would say that light beige is an accurate description. So yeah, I had a 30% chance of being light brown. That would be cool. But yeah, I really like my light beige skin color. So eye color. Okay, so Winnie, your genetics make you most likely to have brown or hazel eyes. Ooh. So there's a 3% chance to have blue eyes, 3% chance to have greenish blue eyes, 9% chance I have green eyes, 20% chance I have light hazel eyes, 25% that I have dark hazel eyes, 13% I have light brown eyes, 27% I have dark brown eyes. I feel like my eyes are like a medium brown. They're not light brown and they're not the darkest brown. They're like a medium brown. So, but yeah, I almost had dark hazel eyes. That would be neat. But yeah, I think that brown eyes suit me well. So yeah, I don't know anyone in my family with hazel eyes. I guess maybe it's the combination of genetics that would make that likelihood. It says, okay, so I have dark brown eyes. So it says, your eye color matches what your genetics predict. Keep reading to learn more about other factors that can make the difference between hazel, light brown, and dark brown eyes. Yeah, no one in my family has hazel eyes. My mom, she has blue eyes. My grandma has green eyes. My grandpa has bluish eyes. They're like a blue turquoise color. And then my aunt has turquoise eyes, my mom's sister. So yeah, and then on my dad's side, no one has colored eyes. Yeah, they all have dark features of what I know. So yeah, I don't know how why hazel would come up, but yeah, that's what it says. But yeah, I ended up with brown eyes, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hair texture: 43% chance of slightly wavy hair, 22% chance of wavy hair, 20% chance of straight hair, 9% chance of big curls, 5% chance of small curls, 1% chance of very tight curls. Yeah, I don't think that's accurate. So, yeah, let's see here. Because my hair is straightened right now. This is my hair straightened. Um, but yeah, my hair in its natural state, I feel like some of it is wavy, but I think predominantly it's like a small curl. So yeah, that pretty much takes over. So yeah, let's see what this says. So let's see. So what texture is your hair? So I put big curls, small curls, or very tight curls. I feel like I have mostly small curls and some waves. So let's see what it says here. It says, looks like you're in the minority of people with your result who have curly hair. Other factors could help explain why your hair has the texture it does. So my genetics predict that genetically that I would have a greater likelihood of having slightly wavy hair, and then only a 5% chance of small curls of what I actually have. Yeah, I like my textured hair. I like I can get the poofy look. So it's cool beans. So hair color, light or dark. 67% chance of dark brown hair, 16% chance of black hair, 15% chance of light brown hair, 2% chance of dark blonde hair, 1% chance of light blonde hair. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty accurate. Yeah, my hair is like a dark brownish color. So yeah, next up in likelihood would be black at 16%, and then 15% chance of light brown hair. Yeah. My grandma, she has dark brown hair. My grandpa, he has like a dark brown, light brown color. My mom's sister, she has a light brown, blondish color. And my mom has blonde hair. So, and then my dad, he has dark brown or black hair. So. Pretty interesting. Okay, so that was really fun and interesting. So, yeah, let's move on to Ancestry now. And let's see what I have for Ancestry. Okay, Ancestry Composition. Ancestry Timeline. Neanderthal ancestry. I have more Neanderthal DNA than 4% of other customers. Well, I guess that's not that high. Neanderthals are prehistoric humans who interbred with modern humans before disappearing around 40,000 years ago. I have less than 2% Neanderthal DNA. I inherited a small amount of DNA from my Neanderthal ancestors. out of the 7,462 variants we tested, we found 178 variants in your DNA that trace back to the Neanderthals. Altogether, your Neanderthal ancestry accounts for less than 2% of your DNA. So yeah, I'm related to Neanderthals. I have, Neanderthals back in my family tree. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. So yeah, they're basically just a different species of human that could interbreed with modern human, like donkeys and horses and lions and tigers. So yeah, about like 40,000 years ago, there are a lot of people that were going around that they were half human, half Neanderthal. So yeah, they live in Europe in the Caucasus Mountains region, and yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at this ancestry composition. Okay, so 59.6% European, 37.1% Sub-Saharan African, and 2.3% Western Asian and North African, and then 0.6% East Asian. So for Europe, I have 36.9% Eastern Europe. So yeah, I know my mom's side of the family is from Eastern Europe, and then my great-grandma immigrated here from Rome, Italy. So yeah, I have 36.9% Eastern Europe. So yeah, that's more than what Ancestry DNA had. They had that I have 30% Eastern Europe. It did go up a bit, but yeah, that's a big chunk, but it's not as high as 23andMe at 36.9% Eastern Europe. Southern Europe, 13.4%. And Italian makes up 12.8% of that. So yeah, the Ancestry DNA didn't pick up that much Italian. I think it was like 5% Southern Italy, and it was like 3% Northern Italy or something like that. Yeah, I didn't pick up that much, but yeah, my great-grandmother immigrated here from Rome, Italy. So let's say she was about 100% Italian, then my grandfather would be 50% Italian, and my mom is 25% Italian. Yeah, and then it's showing I have 12.8% here. So yeah, the math is adding up on that. And then let's see here. Then I have Northwestern Europe. So yeah, I think that comes from my dad's side. So it says I have 7.2% Northwestern Europe. I have British and Irish at 6.5%. And then 0.7% broadly Northwestern Europe. Let's see. Northwestern Europeans are represented by people from as far west as Ireland, as far north as Norway, as far east as Finland, and as far south as France. These countries rim the North and Baltic Seas and have been connected throughout much of history by those waters. Broadly, Northwestern European DNA matches several specific populations and cannot be assigned to just one. This shared heritage may be the result of extensive migration, possibly including the Germanic invasions of the early Middle Ages. Okay, yeah, but yeah, I love that I have British and Irish here. I always admired like the Irish culture, like the Celtic folklore and such. So yeah, Ancestry DNA didn't specifically say I had Irish ancestry. I think it just had, it had British, and then it had broadly Northwestern Europe. So 0.3% Ashkenazi Jewish. I always thought I was a little bit Jewish. The Ancestry DNA did not pick up any Jewish, but yeah, according to 23andMe, I'm 0.3% Jewish. Okay, so now we're in Sub-Saharan Africa. So let's see here. So total is 37.1%. Then it says 30.8% West African. So 13.3% Nigerian. Yeah, I think Ancestry DNA said I was 10% Nigerian. So yeah, it's a little bit higher here. And then 7.4% Senegambian and Guinean. And 6.4% Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leonean. And then it just says 3.7% broadly West African. Okay. Alright, and then 6.2% Congolese and Southern East African. And then it just says Angolan and Congolese, and then broadly Congolese and Southern East African. Okay, and then I have Western Asian and North African. So technically there's no North African here, but they combined it with Western Asian. It says I have 2.3% Northwest Asian. It says Iranian, Caucasian, and Mesopotamian. So yeah, I did on Ancestry DNA, it did say that I had Saudi Arabian, but now it says I don't have Saudi Arabian. It says I have Iranian, but it's less than this. It's less than 2.3%. It's like 1%, I think, 1% something. But yeah. Okay, and lastly, the least amount of ancestry I have is East Asian. It says 0.6%. So it has Indonesian, Thai, Khmer, and Myanmar. So this is like Southeast Asia. So yeah, I don't know anything about that. Sometimes people ask me like, oh, are you mixed with Asian? Or they'll ask me if I'm some like Central Asian country like Pakistan or Afghanistan or Kazakhstan. So yeah, I guess I do have a little bit Asian, but yeah, I'm like, I don't see how I look Asian. I don't have really slanty eyes. I guess it's a little bit slanty, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really think so. But yeah, I guess I am a little tiny bit East Asian. So yeah, there you go. Alright, that was it for my ancestry and my genetic composition. So it was pretty much on par with what Ancestry DNA was saying, give or take a few percentage points. But yeah, that was really interesting, and thanks until next time.